Hot already. How did it fucking get to be 10 o'clock already? Hello, collective. Did I press live? I have to put the fan next to me. It is so effing hot. Sorry, I didn't. I can't think. I'm doing 100 things. I think I'm getting ADD as I get older, or I probably already had it the whole time in my life. Okay, let's get into my live. Oh, shit. Okay, let's get into here. Thank you for being here, my beautiful collective. I don't know when I pushed live and then I went to go look for something, but I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm so sorry. Just being my normal self. Okay, let's get into some music. And give you what I got. We're not gonna hold back. Let's put some music on just to calm me down. I can't believe it's already 10 o'clock. Oh, yesterday we had a fire here, by the way. Yesterday we had an electrical fire because of the heat. One of our things went absolutely right around the neighborhood. The firemen couldn't find us. It was kind of nutty. But we're all good. We're all fine. Anyway, let's get into my life. I'm so sorry. Ugh. Let me tell you. It is muggy. You wake up, you go to sleep muggy, you wake up muggy. All right. I just enjoy the non-heat moments of the morning so much. Okay, let's get into it, my sweets. Let me light some Palo Santo before anything else. And thank you for your patience. I'm so sorry. Thank you guys for helping me out, subscribing. We're gonna get to the 18,700. We are less than 30, less than 0. We're gonna be less than 0 pretty soon. I can't wait to answer your questions. So please subscribe. If you're here at the beginning, you have a chance to get your question answered at 18,700. Subscribe, hit those notices. Hit the notification so we can get you going. Okay, so what I have are some white cards that is a lot of hating energy. Okay, you got a lot of hating energy. All because probably a man. All because probably a man. All due to a man. Like, somehow it's related to a man. Okay, what's new? All right, so let me get into my live. I'm gonna be live and in charge. Let me get the music going. And as always, we got the chimes, the Tibetan chimes. And oh my God, I feel so sorry for the Nepal and those floods that are going over there. That's insane. I tried to get some earbuds and I called the manager about some things. She couldn't hear me with the earbuds, so I turned the earbuds off. So we're just gonna do this off the earbuds. So hopefully you can hear me good. I'm wishing everybody a fabulous, beautiful day. Did we pray? No. We lit it, but we didn't pray. Let's ask Archangel Michael to continue to come and help us gain the most clarity, a lot of insight, know-how on how to move with these shady energies. Yeah, that's a good title. Shady energies. These shady energies are not able to hide, okay? We have a lot of snaky, icky energy on this table, okay? We also have protection for you. We also have signs. And I hate to say it. It's funny because what happened yesterday with the electrical stand, you know, those things, we have that even showing here too. So let's get into it. Thank you, Spirit, for protecting us. Archangel Michael, Mother Mary, White Light, Jesus. Thank you for protecting our homes, our children going to and from work, us going to and from work, just making $1 to pay our bills. Okay. Ooh, there's a rooster here in charge. There's a rooster who is going to get burned because my Palo Santo just fell on that. They're trying to stop getting burned. Okay, cool. Let's get into this. Let's get into this. Okay. Hold on. Let me put my gloves on. And they haven't got me in my live. Wow, that took a long time. Okay, so what we have, here we go. I don't know where to start. There's so much bad energy coming at you. They really want to fumble you, or they fumbled you, and they really want to stump you. Stump? Stop you? I'm going to wear a black and white. We're going to be, I'm black, I'm white. This might be something racial. I'm going to wear black and white gloves. That's what I'm doing, Michael Jackson. I can't find the other white one, so I'm just going to, okay, this may be very black and white. It may be very clear to you pretty soon. People are going to be coming out of the woodworks, and you are going to maybe figure things out and like me say, I always knew it, bitch. I was just playing you too. No, I'm kidding. Okay, so what we have is a snaky mother energy, okay? This could be an ex-friend, somebody who was married with children, and then we got this all together, divorced with children. They're attacking your home to be unbalanced, okay? Number 88 is because you're coming to some money. We had this yesterday, okay? This could be an Aries, could be an Aries or a rat. So we have the Chinese astrology and we have the Western astrology. So you have, oh, you also have a Scorpio, or you may be Scorpio. You're finishing up cycles, okay? You're with the 9-9 energy. You're finishing up cycles. Okay, just want to make sure I see everything. And you got a Capricorn earth sign who is seeing things clearly. Neptune is reversed. Is getting reality checks, like maybe, okay, it doesn't matter. We have number 44 as well. So you are protected. Your angels are protecting you. It looks a little dark. Let me lighten it up. And your neighbor's not protected. Okay, so your neighbor's not protected. Your neighbor may be a rooster. Year of the rooster. We also have a rooster, or this rooster could be in the 4th house of Aries. No, in the 4th house of Cancer. So they could be a mother. Or if I look at this from tarot, it could be a male rooster. Interesting. That's probably somebody super cocky. Huh. Okay, and the moon. So they're very delusional. So this neighbor could be a rooster. They could be in a mother, and they have lunacy. They're like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They're not well in the brain. Okay, not well in the brain. All right, so this could be over a man, or I don't know. Let's see. I want to see more about this Earth Capricorn with the Neptune reversed energy. It's a woman. It's a woman, a delusional woman. This Earth sign Capricorn is dealing with a delusional, delulu, like sick bitch energy. And they're, okay, let's get some more info here. Today I am into like going into the darkness. So we're gonna go into the dark. Thunder Thursday. The thunderbolt's gonna, yeah, number 8. The 8th house again, Scorpio. It's something about like maybe you're able to make money. Maybe you're just a money person. Like you're always you're always on your feet. You're not. This could be sex, drugs, rock and roll. Somebody could be Neptune reverse. Could be somebody heavy into substances. Oh yeah. Somebody could be very heavy into drinking, popping pills, whatever. 33. This person's trying to balance themselves, but they can't. They deal a lot with their community and their family. So they're okay, whatever. I'm not even gonna go there. Not even gonna go there. Now I did get my Apocalypse deck that I feel guided to go to today. And this is kind of, I don't know, it's my favorite. It's my absolute favorite deck. It's called the Apocalypse deck. So this is about endings. Let's find out about this ex-friend, married with children, and now they're getting divorced. Maybe this ex-friend thinks that their husband's coming towards you and likes you. 7 of Wands. Okay, they're sending negative energy here. And you're very defensive. Ace of Pentacles. They're paying someone. They could be possibly paying someone to block your money, to block you. Let's see here. Yeah, but you have the strength of Kali. Ooh, gosh. Is that Lakshmi or Kami? It looks like, I don't know who this is, to be honest with you. Oh, look at this. Shiva? Kali? I don't know who this is. Shiva. It looks like Shiva with all the arms. You're very handy. You're very resourceful. You could be a mother. All this is coming out. Yeah, look, you're the star. You're the star. That's what they don't like, that you're the star. They're trying to unbalance you because you're the star. Let me put back this thing. They're trying to unbalance you because you're the star. Can you see it? Okay. It's the devil. Somebody with very toxic habits. They might be Capricorn moon, Capricorn sun, Capricorn rising, Capricorn north node. This person, what I've come to realize about the Capricorn energy, y'all, is that this person is easily tempted. That's why they came in a past life. They probably sold their soul, and in this life they're having retribution. But they're so used to working in toxic, karmic energy that they easily get swayed to do dark things. They get swayed easily. What I'm realizing about Capricorn energy is that they get swayed easily to betray people, right? Like that's, if this is like, you know, maybe to harm themselves, to do drugs, to not honor their height, their body. Okay, this is another realization about Capricorn energy, is that they're supposed to rely on God. Okay, and they don't want to rely on God. They're completely always like, no, I can do better. I can do better. I can do better. I don't need God. So Martin Luther King was assassinated because he was a Capricorn, showing us how to do it, how to go up that mountain through Christ. This might have to do with something with MLK. Maybe the other MLK. Okay, so this person doesn't like that you shine, okay? They want to, it's just like the whole thing of Jesus. I mean, of the angels and God. Like God made the world, and the devil wanted to be noticed for God's work. And so he got noticed down below. You know, he's well noticed over there. The king of the underworld. Prince of Pentacles. Okay, so they might have been, look at this, they got a 3 of Swords. They're not able to do enough. Like they're doing too little, too late. Okay, they're coming in too slow. They are gonna get knocked down. Okay, they're heartbroken. They're coming in broken. I don't even know if they're coming in. But this is the Capricorn energy, okay? Okay, so Earth this is Earth came out to confirm Capricorn energy. Earth, it says Earth on here, and that means that they are very money motivated. So they can get swayed by, like, you know, hey, you know, I'll pay you to do this. I'll pay you to do that. I'll pay you. You know, they'll gladly give themselves away for seedy stuff. Yeah, they hang out with rats. Could be year of the rat. You got year of the rat, year of the rooster. You got Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn. You got Cancer. Oh, and you have year of the snake. Okay. They've been trying to give you a heartbreak at home. Maybe maybe make you homeless. Yeah, the Hierophant. This could be a Taurus, but it could be that you are very protected by God, and you are a prayer warrior, a praying person. Maybe you chant. Princess of Wands. You're still on the move. You might have some pretty legs, but yeah, let's get it. Let's get the. Give me more room here. So we got Scorpio in 8th house. Let's look at that. M888. We got almost three eights here on the table. Where's the other 8? 8th house. I saw you. Oh, you just disappeared on me, didn't you? Okay, we got, all right. I don't see it right now, but it's here. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck, we have dragon. So it'd be a dragon messing with you. Year of the dragon. You might have to deal with a dragon or something. 4 of Cups. Maybe it's not the one that you hurt. Okay, maybe you've hurt a couple dragons. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm laughing, but maybe you know, they don't like the taste of their own medicine, or you got the curse of a dragon on you. Yeah. I don't know. 4 of Cups. It's because you don't want to give you rejected them. Yeah, maybe you've rejected a couple dragons, and dragons are like attracted to you because you have this starlight. Okay, Justice. Things are balancing off for you. Things are definitely balancing off for you. So this is a really good energy. So you are honoring yourself. You're honoring what you want to do. And you don't just take anybody's cup free willy. 7 of Cups. Yeah, this person likes men. Maybe you realize that. Look, you were giving and kind to this person at one point in time. But that stopped, and then you rejected them because maybe you figured out that they are all kinds of ways. They easily submit to stuff, you know. 4 of Wands. Yep, look, you're home. They don't like that you're comfortable at home, that you're working and doing your stuff. They don't like that. They don't like you to be just on your own. This isn't an Emperor energy. This is somebody who is got capacity. He makes decisions. He acts fast on these decisions. Yeah. So you have an Emperor. You have somebody that wants to come in and be with you. The Lovers. Protect you. Be in your home. Make a home. Something like that. But they're stuck right now. They can't move. They're stuck in their karma, baby. They're stuck in their karma. Yeah, Prince of Wands. Yeah, they're Mr. You know. Look at that ding-a-ling. Oh, gross. And there's a snake there. What the hell? This is a master of... What is this? Like a porn dude? Like he makes videos? This is somebody disgusting. What the hell did I just pull? This is a snake. This is a snake. We got the snake fourth day in a row. Okay, we got the snake here. The snake keeps coming out. Somebody is in your vicinity, okay? You can't see them, but they're fucking spying on you. And they're stopping an emperor from coming towards you. Because they ain't the emperor. This disgusting energy is not the emperor. I mean, that maybe they are, but maybe they, I don't know. Who is, okay, we're going to look at this emperor. But you do have somebody spying on you, okay? We're going to look at this emperor. We're going to do some clarifiers on this emperor. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Let's look at this energy. This is quite interesting. They're coming in. This person maybe does magic to look like an emperor, but they're really a disgusting, like porno. Maybe on the black market, they sell their videos, or on, what do you call it, OnlyFans. So nobody really sees them. But somebody's going to figure this out. Somebody's going to figure out that this person is disgusting. Okay. Lack of morals, lack of, I don't know. I don't like this energy. It's really, okay, let's find, let's just get some clarifiers on it. As I'm frying myself to death. It's getting hotter per the second over here. All right, let's get into this. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like on your way in and subscribe so you can be part of the tribe when I reach my 18,700. And we're going to answer your questions. I'm going to come online, and I'm praying that I get the questions of my beautiful collective who wants them answered for free. Okay, so we're checking into this energy. Spiritual force. No, spiritual for courage, effort are needed in the face of difficulties. This is the Seven of Wands. Okay, they're a little explicit. So this person has you defensive. So this could have been an ex-lover, okay? And your defenses are like on 10 with this person, okay? You are not willing to, you could have cut them off. You could have blocked them, all right? When you discovered how this person could have just left you high and dry, like left you, you know, with false promises, like left you on red, okay? They could have just left you on red, and they went to another house, another state, another vicinity, another domain, another province, another continent. I don't know, but they left, yeah. Too much worry, anxiety. Due to too much worry, anxiety being with you, they left. Which ended up causing you to get unstuck. Wow. Oh, that's interesting. So yeah. But they were still spying on you, or they were still checking in, you know, you're checking your temperature. See here, Spirit. Give me some more clarity. Yeah, desire to get what was lost. So you had to recover yourself, okay? And this person maybe needed to recover, yeah, that they were effing around so much. Look at this. What is this? Cancellation of plans. Yeah, so you had made plans with this person, but they canceled it. But then that brought you so they, or they promised you things, or they insinuated, you know, that they cared for you, that they wanted to be with you, that they were there for you. You could have been married to this person, but this person left you high and dry. And that was your blessing. That you realize now that them leaving you was your blessing. It was a blessing. You were protected by the angels, by your ancestors. You started mastering your own energy. They're under judgment. You escaped judgment, because this person could have really brought the worst out in you. Okay, they were pretending to love you, and then they would cancel plans. And now this person's like roaming around, having a desire to get what was lost, which is you, collective. They lost you in the process of the ding-a-ling, Mr. Swing. Yeah, and they want to put that sick thing in you again. God damn. need to control. Yeah, they're freaking control. They want to control you. They want to be, I'm your puppet. See, they like people. See, they come across like the emperor, like they're self-assured, but they're really they're nasty snake, Knight of Wands with the snake energy there. That's who they really are. This is, so they're stuck in like a past energy. They're stuck in a past timeline. You healed and they want to come in, but they have so much worry and anxiety, and it's going to take a lot of courage to face their own difficulties, what they ended up creating between you two. And you're walking towards your 10 of Cups. You have emotional contentment. You have maybe family support. Maybe you have, just your kids, but you love them and they love you. And you're not into like creating more children with toxic people. Yeah, they're facing a lot of oppositions because they have bad beliefs. They need to switch up their beliefs. They don't want to change their ways. They want to come in unchanged. They want to come in like, hey, I want you to look at me like the emperor, like everybody else does, but you can see right through them. You're like, you ain't no emperor. You're a little boy effing everything. You need to heal. Back up. Back away. Go heal. Don't bring your unhealed soul, spirit here on my doorstep. And that's what they want to do. Damn. Deception. Yeah, they want to deceive you again. 9 of Pentacles. This person is like maybe they tell their business to everybody, and like when they drink, they lose lips, sink ships energy. Look at this. I don't know if you could see it. Gotta manicure my nails again. Yeah, they're not doing that great. Deception. Like if you let them in, they will deceive you again. This is strong. Just they're not willing to. They deceive themselves because they don't live in the truth. Okay, they live in this 3D world where they deceive people. They smile in their face. They make these quick decisions. They're actually not an emperor at all. They're afraid that you're going to meet somebody better. That's really what the truth is. And this person could have hurt you, but you didn't take retaliation. You didn't fight back to them. You're just like, okay, I'm going to give this to God. I'm not going to, hi, Yolanda, welcome. Thank you for being here. Goddess energy. So this is you protecting your goddess energy, okay? You are a godly person. You love your children. You do what people tell you to do. You love your man. You love your family, you love your mama, you love your papa. You're just a loving person, but you're not an exhibitionist, okay? And you could probably have a lot of gifts. And because you keep to yourself, you're very pure. You have a pure heart. Like when you love someone, you really do love them. But this person betrayed that. And they betrayed it in a past life, and they're going to try to betray you again. This is nasty energy. This is you letting your sister, and this is you letting your sister come live with you right after you had a baby, and they're now dicking around with your husband or spouse, right? This is nasty effing energy. It's disgusting. Yeah. Yes, this is true. Yes. Great insights, new inspiration for you, and you're able to see the truth. You're able to see the truth. Deep ethical values. I don't know what that says, but. And on reverse, it's self-destruction because they lie. But this you can't on the upright. So you have deep morals, ethical values. You speak your truth. Okay? You try to help them, but they want to drag you down into the quicksand. And because you didn't go their way, are you going to go my way? And they're messing with your electronics. Because if you have a platform, they hate that you're moving forward and that people are watching you and that you're getting accolades and that you're talking badly about them. But it's because you're in our space. If you weren't here, if you were healing, if you were out being, you have the potential, whoever, whatever, man or woman, masculine energy, because it doesn't, gender is not relevant here. But, you know, it could be an Aries woman or whatever. It could be, because that's the emperor and that represents Aries. But this person is just so dominating or whatever. You aren't stopping somebody's growth. They're trying to stop your growth. And they have just as much power as you do, but they're using it against you. They're choosing to stop you because you have been figuring out things. You can see through their lies. You know, this is a lot like the High Priestess. The Hermit and the High Priestess. They're both very secretive. They both know things, but shh, they don't say anything. They let people do what they want to do. Maybe, I mean, like me, I tell the women, do not get involved with the man at your work. Do not get involved with the man that you work with. But they do it anyway. This is happening on the daily. Thousands and hundreds of people, right? With their boss, with their married spouse, co-worker. They can't help themselves. And then like the High Priestess and the Hermit, who give good advice, who don't mind being alone. This is somebody who can't be alone. That's what it is. This is somebody who needs accolades, who needs applause, who needs hurrahs, hurrahs. And you're not there. And like these other people, they do it to them, you know, for them, to them, whatever. They lick them off, top them off, whatever they do, they make them feel good in every way, shape, or form, but it's still not as good as what you do for them. You give them reality. They don't like that. So this is a very insecure person. Very insecure person. They need things. They need to accumulate things. Houses and cars. Party favors. Clothes. Somebody may be really into looking good with clothes and labels. Okay. Justice reversed. So this isn't, they did an injustice. They did an injustice. And they're holding on to this injustice for some reason. They're holding on to this injustice. Wow, that's crazy. What else do we have here? They're holding on to keep you unbalanced. Magical and spiritual prosperity. Yeah, you're investing in yourself. Okay, you invest in things that make you feel good. This could be whatchamacall. Oh, now they're asking me to exit the page. They're fucking with the computer. Sorry, I know I swear a lot. The heat makes me swear too. Sorry. Okay, let's see here. We got, yeah, it's unreasonable. They're in a lot of fear and shame right now, by the way. They're in a lot of fear and shame right now that they can't. So they're kind of lashing out because it triggers them to see you move forward. And I promise you, they're watching you. I promise you, they know who you are. Okay, I promise you that they've been trying to tear you down. Yep. They have shame. They have shame. So when you have emotional contentment, they're deceiving you because that's really not what they really want. I don't know. It's like this energy almost wants things handed to them on a platter. They don't want to work for it. They just want the accolades and the recognition, the money and the fame, but they don't want to work for it. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles, give and take, reciprocal. They don't want to be reciprocal. Okay, you are somebody who's very reciprocal. That's why you're not under judgment. And you had the power to, you know, to retaliate, but then you would go, your energy would have dipped down to their nasty, low vibrational, less than zero energy. They feel less than zero, but they walk around like they're the king, queen of The jungle. Could be a Leo. Sadness and trouble. So for your truth, they want to replace it for sadness and trouble. You could have told somebody the truth. Maybe you didn't say it that nice. You know, maybe you have a sharp tongue. Maybe you shared something, but they wanted to take it from you. But they want you in sadness and trouble. Yeah. They have repressed. They're too sad. Oh my God. So they have something they want to tell you, but they're too much in sadness because they've never really told anyone. They have held on to this energy forever. But they want to tell you something that's sad and troubles them. But it's a repressed something. It's a repressed communication that they haven't been able to tell you. And so they're holding on to your energy because they're asking spirit to be able to tell you something, but they can't because they're too shameful. Shame is here twice. They have a lot of shame. And divorce is on this card too. Okay, so they're under judgment. This is the judgment card. Okay, this is the judgment card. They're under heavy judgment, okay? They're trying to escape their judgment. How do they escape their judgment? By swapping their energy and putting it on somebody else. And they would have to use a pure spirit, an innocent spirit. So that could be a child. It could be anybody. It could be an old person, because an old person, they get to old age and they get repress into like becoming a child again. So they kicked me out of my my live. They definitely don't want you interacting with other people because they think that something good is going to happen and that other people can see you, or like maybe you're getting super chats and money, and they're very good with the computer, and they're willing to pay to have people do things to stop you because of their jealousy and deceit. This person might be with the Queen of Wands. This could be like their relative, their mother even. This could be somebody, you know, this is fiery energy. Leo, Aries, Sag. So they might have a lot of support to do nasty things to you, because this Queen of Wands wants to be noticed. She wants to be seen. She wants to be the first one to be disgusting, basically. Go, yeah, because you're the star. They want you to expend your energy and it be wasteful. Or they're wasting their money to stop your shine. They're effing wasting their money. Star again. They're wasting their money to stop your shine. Hold on, they want me. This has never happened. So somebody's really computer savvy. Even if you have firewalls, they know how to get through. So they pay someone to stop you from getting noticed, from getting views, from getting seen. This is going to end soon. It's going to come to an end, and you will exactly know who they are. That's what's happening. But they're holding on because they don't want to be seen in a bad light, and you be seen in a good light. They rather flip it. They want you to be down and out, stop working, stop showing up for yourself, stop investing in yourself, and then they can get your abundance. They can step in. This is some really nasty energy. What did I knew I was going to get it. This is my apocalypse deck. It always gets me there. Always, always. So they stopped me from being on the live. Okay. Yeah. Because they feel you put their heart on a stick. You're the one. Somebody is really probing this person to tell them that you're the bad guy. It could be somebody who touched them as a young child and telling them you're the bad guy, even though you have nothing to do with their childhood. Okay? You got an Aquarius energy. You could have somebody that you dealt with that was an Aquarius. You're getting future opportunities. They're trying to stop your money, but you're getting future opportunities anyway. You're getting future opportunities anyway. Yeah. You're not in the land of the past. This person lives in the land of the past with a lot of karmic people. They're swirling round and round and round that hole like oil and water. And they're always trying to mix and be with somebody that is just not for them. This could be their own family member. And they can't seem to leave. So they want to make you suffer because they don't have any gusto, any cojones, any balls to be who they really are. So they hide between maybe behind a Queen of Wands who, you know, she's very passionate, a Queen of Wands, but she's passionate for dark things, not for light. So today is the 27th of August. You have a outgoing, bold, forceful energy here. I don't know what to tell you. This is some damn nasty energy. You're getting new love. You have a new appreciation for yourself because you've proved you can make it through the darkness into the light when they try to hide your light. And then you became the light for everybody to see. You became the lighthouse. You're like the lighthouse in the ocean of dark for ships, people who are overwhelmed, you know, Pisces energy, overwhelmed by their emotions, overwhelmed by their trauma, and they try to disguise it through drinking and through drugs and through sex. But you're the light. You're the tower house. You're the lighthouse in the darkness of the ocean. Okay? Yeah. And you help people's wheel turn back on track. You are very positive. You're very healing. Just to step in the room, when you step into the stream, people can feel your energy. Like when you go doom scrolling and you start watching people and they're like, oh, and people like just you being on their live like helps their live and stuff. 8 of Pentacles. You work. Maybe you work doing lives. This is insane energy. What the hell? The Hierophant. You're very protected by God because you have a good moral conduct. Okay, you would judge fairly. You're a fair judge. You should be maybe you're a spiritual judge. When people, that Scorpio energy, see, that's the way Scorpio and Capricorn energy works, kind of, and even Virgo energy. When you cross those paths, they could go into darkness unseen, unheard, unnoticed, and they could be like a spy in the wall, you know, like those little devices that they put hidden, and you can record dirty deeds done dirt cheap. You can record it. You're just a watcher. But see, you're not doing any of it. And see, you're not instigating it, and you're not there during the real nasty stuff. They have to go find other people who do the nasty. And they like your energy because you can go in the in-between. You know, like if you're a Scorpionic, you can go and you've dealt with a lot of darkness in your life. And so you're able to disguise yourself, but you haven't chosen to go down that dark path. This is crazy energy. Let's give me some more, Spirit, please and thank you. Oh, and everyone who's using their new pictures, your profiles, you look beautiful, goddesses. You're looking beautiful. I see who you are. Changing your picture. I see it. 7 of Swords. Yeah, they steal. They want to steal it. They want to steal your energy. They want to steal this momentum that you have and that you're working. But you can't steal something you've earned. You can't steal something you've earned. I mean, you can, but you're a high priest. You're like a hermit. So you don't go out much. You don't show up twerking and partying it up much. Party much? No. King of Swords. This person is full of their own ideals. They were MK Ultra. They were told lies as a child. They were probably told to do nasty things, and so they rather stay in this nasty behavior because that's where they feel at home, in the darkness. Look at this. And they're working during the eclipse. Oh, you have a King of Swords working for this lunar eclipse to serve them. Okay? Something happened. They also may deal with children, especially little boys. Okay? They may really like to deal with little boys. And you telling this on public, you know, they don't like that. They have a Roman attachment. So this person was maybe around during Pompeii days. I don't know why I'm saying that. Excuse me. Let me take a sip. As soon as I mention little boys, my throat goes pretty bad. Yeah, we're an adult channel, 18 and over. So this person might have been touched by a man when they were younger. Shh. Don't say anything, little boy. And their spirit may have been tampered with. But if they're a Capricorn, they can handle it. Okay, they can handle it. They might have an abandonment issue here with their father. Whoa. Oh, yeah. See, this person will do anything. They present themselves one way, but they have ulterior motives. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. We love you. Thank you for the 411. And they're dealing with somebody who maybe betrayed them, who put them into corruption. This energy is insane. What the hell? Oh, now we have like 100 windows open because they're messing with the... Okay, 9 of Cups. So okay, so their next big plan, my loves, the next big plan, the big idea, okay, for them is to come in and grant you a wish come true. I just want to help you. I want to be with you. Let's get married. Let's get married. They want to tie you down, okay? They want to attach themselves to you. So they're going to offer something like a wish come true. Okay, they're going to dangle a carrot. Look, he's dangling the grapes. And, I mean, this person might even take out their penis. I don't know. They're kind of nasty. But, they might do the Michael Jackson, like, I'm going to be getting that a lot. What the hell is that? Okay, so assist. They want to assist. They want to offer help, but they have an ulterior motive. Okay, somebody's coming in. Just go find your own job, okay? Just get something, work at home or something. Get a job, get a job from somebody who doesn't effing know you, because somebody who knows you, who offered you a job, they may have an ulterior motive. Somebody who wants, who says they're going to help you with your rent or your groceries or your electricity, they have an ulterior motive. Somebody who wants to take you out for drinks, they have an ulterior motive. Yep, they want to, because they're stuck. So they're faking the funk right now. They're faking the funk. They ain't got nothing to give. They barely can give a smile for free. Okay, so let's get back on track. Okay, so something about camping. Maybe this person goes camping out in the woods and does their black magic. Maybe they do it like where nobody sees and they think it's going to work because they're alone and nobody is there. Or they're doing it with a lot of people. Or they're doing it with a lot of people. I'll tell you something. They can get through your firewalls though, like on the computer. So you might have to have more than one. This person is very unfaithful and they love corruption. They do corrupt things. This could be a neighbor that lives near you who presents themselves as a fatherly figure. And they have their young sons do their nasty work, do their dirty work. Dirty deeds, done dirt cheap. They could be another culture. I'm getting a lot of downloads on this. All right, they're not letting me in. They need to stop stalking others, pay mind in their own lives. Yeah, they do, but they don't. They're so up your butt right now. Six of Pentacles, because you're succeeding. You're getting offers, okay? And you're at peace, and you ain't bothering nobody. Spirit's going to put them in a place to be stuck. This could be jail. Oh, I don't know. Or mental, it's more like mental turmoil, stuck, you know, they're like looping, wanting to be with you. Yeah, they feel left out. They feel left out. Okay, so I'm channeling with this energy here. They feel left out of your energy because your energy is blossoming, it's growing, it's healthy energy, it's a healing vibe. Just being near you is very healing. Could be your vibration, could be your voice, could be your essence, could be, you know, a lot of things here are going on that somebody wants to be near you. To take from you, though. They feel like it's okay to take from you because you have so much abundance. Or they've done this before. And they feel left out of that abundant energy. But why don't they go to the crappy people that they went and trusted? Like, because they don't get that energy from them. That's why. They don't get that energy from them. They get it from you. I think we're going to use the whole deck today here. Yeah, so you're getting offers or you're about to be embarking on something that is something that you have always wanted to do here with this child. You've been working on it. You've been working on it consistently, okay? You haven't given up. You've been very faithful to your dreams and your passions. Queen of Pentacles. And things have been moving slow, okay? I love this energy. But you're very focused. You have Lakshmi here helping you. You have money coming to you. You're able to make money. You're a money-making woman. Or somebody here. Prince of Swords. Yeah. So here he wants to come and disrupt you. Working on your internet. Thunderbolts. Ooh, Thunder Thursday. Thunderbolts. Oh, I love that. Thursday, Thunderbolts. Okay. So they want to catch you by surprise. But they're having a hard time bringing in a catch you by surprise energy. Bam. 10 of Wands. They're struggling. Okay, this is somebody who did it in the past. In this lifetime, they effed you up. 9 of Wands, and you pursued your dreams. You kept going. You didn't look back. You see how she's not looking back? Everything's moving forward. You probably have people who don't like that you can accomplish things and that you're not somebody who's retaliative or nasty, because if you become retaliative, you lose your sovereignty. Okay? If the anger is just so much resentment that it causes you to hurt another because they wanted to hurt you, you're not on a walk with God. You're on a walk to hell. Because hurting someone and then they hurt you back and then you hurt each other and then everybody's plotting not for abundance but to bring somebody down. And they're going to go down with that ship themselves. That is not ascension. That is not ascension. you keep going on. Look, and look how interesting this is. There is fire. There is fire at this right here. So this person is trying to bring you a heavy amount of stuff that is going to be they want to destroy your stuff, okay? And maybe they did, but and there's fire here too. There's a lot of fire. So this horse here is causing havoc for this person, because what they're sending out is coming straight to them, and you're able to block it off. Look, it's not affecting you. You might have a young child here, or you may have a child, a boy or a girl, it don't matter. But and the moon is there too, the full moon. So again, confirmation that they have been actively trying to block you and to send energy towards you, but it's not hitting your home. Maybe it's hitting around your home. Okay, they're trying to take your security, your protection away. And they're using, so this is confirmation, they're using fire. Maybe they're out camping using fire to stop your forward movement, okay? To stop you in your tracks. You might have a good relationship with your mother, or your mother has passed on and she protects you. She notifies you too in the ethers, in the astral. So they're having a really hard time trying to block your forward movement, my friend. Yeah, I don't know, like they may do sexual favors. It doesn't have to have money involved. You know, they might get lovers, or even sexual magic. What's his name who created that stuff? Wrote a book. What's his name? I don't even know his name, because I don't need to know people like that. People, I have my Gemini friend who knows all about the darkness, all about that stuff, who informed me. But I don't retain their names. What's his name? Whatever. I can't remember his name. It's right at the tip of my tongue. Okay, it doesn't matter. Two of Swords. Look, he's trying to calculate how to get you upset, how to get you off your center. What move does he need to do next? Because your forward movement is leaving them what? What is it leaving them? Left out. And they're just getting older, feeling left out. Okay? Interesting. All right. So they don't like that you're got a platform, that you do your own thing. This platform had nothing to do with them. Like, you never told them. Maybe you never told them about what you did on the side. Maybe you never told them that you're very psychic, but you did give them little hints about things. And they felt betrayed when they ended up doing research, when their sneaky ass Aquarius friend or Aries sick person was like, oh, look what I found. And then they're like, what? Collective has gifts and I can't take them? Let's try to take them. Maybe they already tried to take them and you recovered. Like this is something like you already recovered and you're coming back for what you're meant to do, your destiny. Because, yeah, that's a good question. Because you left them with a smile. That's why. You left them with a kiss. The kiss of F off. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Because they're in their feels. That's why. They feel hurt. They feel abandoned. They can't have what you have. They don't have a psychic gift. Their psychic gift was taken from some sexual activity. The sun, because they see you. They see you shining. They see you doing well. That's why. That's why they're coming after you. Because they don't have any positive role models, anybody who is actually succeeding at something, because you put time, energy, effort through time. Okay? It's taken years to get you where you want to be, but we all know that a lot of work can be destroyed in 2 minutes. And these are the people that love to do that. They're like, who cares that you did it for years? Who cares that your child is now full grown? Who cares that, you know, these people are sick. 10 of Swords. Yeah, because they're, look at them. Each and every, look, there's a horse there. This is the 10 of Swords. This year, they're experiencing a lot of bad energy. 5 of Wands for trying to come after you. Look, here's a hippo. I just mentioned that hippo story yesterday. Very strong animals. It's because they see your strength. Hi, Anala. How are you? Thank you for being here. So, this person hurts the weak. They like to hurt people who are weak, and because you seemed like an easy target, okay? Because you didn't share your psychic gift, your high priestess, your empress energy with them. Like, you probably shared a lot of your empress energy, which is your healing, mothering, nurturing energy. And this person thought, oh, they're just so in love with me. They thought wrong, because you were already on your way up. Now, don't forget, these people who are so dark, they see your light, okay, like a lighthouse. They're like a ship at the night, but they're pretending to be, you know, some kind of big entity. You know, I'm a cruise ship. I like to have fun all the time. Well, guess what? Nobody wants your gay cruise ship in their continent. Keep it moving. That's a true story. 2 of Pentacles. Look at this. They want to dictate you through their DICK. This is disgusting. They want you to make your moves for them. I'm your puppet. It doesn't get any clearer than this. So they feel like you sexually use them, that you did magic on them. Maybe you were, unbeknownst to yourself. I don't know. You had good sex with this person, it looks like. And this person could be very well endowed. Queen of Wands. Yep. Here's the Queen of Wands upright. We had her reversed. So you had a good old time with this person. But the thing is, maybe you knew that this just wasn't the one because they did some stupid ass stuff. And then they figured out that you figured out that they weren't the person, you know. They're coming, you saw them like this, and you're like, oh, I got my emperor. We're good to go. But they weren't your emperor. They were your Mr. Dingaling swing. Okay? Because they didn't have the power to, they didn't embrace their emperor energy. They went down instead of up. They don't have patience. And they want to hit you like a thunderstorm. You know, they want to come in with all this dark. I mean, they have accumulated some nasty, more nasty, like from their nasty acts. Okay, from their dirty deeds, their nasty acts. They have got themselves caught up because they're not hurting just you. Their direction is to hurt you, stop you from glowing and being seen and having a good life, right? They just that they cannot stand. But they're accumulating more bad karma with using other people, so then they have entanglements. And their mind can't rest. And they're doing DRUGs or drinking. They're just in a really not, yeah. You're the all gifted. Wow, I kept this card in here. You're the all gifted. So no matter how they play this with you, you end up flipping it. You end up flipping it on them, okay? You end up stealing their queen if you're playing chess. So they're, yeah, this is like chess, not checkers. They're playing like it's checkers because this person doesn't have like much of a class, like very, like, they know how to emulate. They know how to emulate others' energy. This could be a shifter. This is a very shifty energy. They could be, how do you call it? A shapeshifter. Yeah, but you're the high priestess and you saw them. See, you saw them. They could fool a lot of people, but you worked so hard on yourself. And the other people that they work with, they could be younger than you, are maybe their same age group, and then they can pull the wool over their eyes. You know, come over here, little boy. Yeah. But they couldn't do that with you because you had already worked through a lot of your stuff that you came here for. You were very high ranking. You're very high ranking compared to this person. But you also are in a human bodysuit. So you come across as the Queen of Wands. And they had dealt with a lot of Queen of Wands reversed energy. But you were a Queen of Wands upright. With a lot of spiritual strength. A lot of ability to call in God through prayer. Call in your angels through prayer. Call in your ancestors through prayer. Call in any help, your nature spirits through prayer. Yeah, and start again, the Fool. So you are at the precipice of this new beginning, and they are caught up. They're caught up in an entanglement. Remember that web quote that we had? They're in a web that they can't get out of. The tower. Oh, shit. What the hell? They're still trying so hard to bring this tower, even though they're the ones that are caught up. So this is energy like, I have nothing to lose. I have nothing to lose. And this is dangerous because when somebody has nothing to lose, yeah, they're doing moon magic. They're doing the moon magic to tear you down, to make you frown, to make, and it's hitting, they want it to hit your home, but it's not hitting your home. It's not hitting your home. They're under judgment for this. Again, they put themselves under judgment. More judgment. How much judgment do they need? They're not going to stop. Yeah, all because you walked away unscathed. All your cups are up, okay? You were very vulnerable with this person. You guys might have been naked in bed a lot, or, you know, had a lot of sexual activity. Like this person saw your vulnerability. Yeah, they saw your vulnerability. They knew that you were the truth, that you spoke truth. Ooh, they were able to swoo you through your ego by boost. This is love bombing energy. Like they would be extra excited about the things you said about your life. But since you were drinking and partying at the same time, you didn't see it as a weird thing. But they're very good at what they do. This is Romeo, Tony Casanova. Very charming. Yeah. You might be a Virgo, or you might have a lot of Virgo in you. But you're very practical. You know, if this is Virgo energy, like this is, you don't jump the gun, you don't do things all of a sudden. You really think about it. You use your mind. You might like you might be Native American, or you have some Native American protection here, or ancestral protection. Ace of Cups. You're very sincere. See, you gave them a big cup here, and that like boosted them so much that they thought that every woman wanted them on this planet. Every woman and young boy. Six of Swords. They left. They left you, and then you decided, look, this is what this is giving me. They left you, okay? They left you with a buddy or their friends. They left, okay? And then you had to heal from them leaving. They left you first, and then you healed, and you started doing your thing and getting back on track. And now they're coming after you because they see you as the star. The people around them are super, super dark. They might be doing very dark things here with children. And they were approving of that. Four of Pentacles. They wanted you stuck. Their money is stuck now. They wanted you financially stuck. Look, this is coming in twice. They wanted you financially stuck. Now they're still stuck with their finances. Yeah, and you're keeping it moving forward. And you're saying, back away. Get the fuck away from me. They might have hired somebody young to spy on you. But you might have crows that come and tell you, like, these are your ancestors who've passed away, and crows might be like near your house and stuff when they start doing stuff. So you know what steps to take. Okay, you know what to do when you see that. Yeah, this is your ex. This is your ex lover who you really cared about. And this could be a Taurus. This could be a Taurus, or just that you have committed yourself to God. And this person, yeah, see, spirit is protecting you from these maybe this is a covenant of men who use women and have babies with them, but they like to be with each other. This is disgusting. Because I saw that here too. Where did we see it? We just saw it. I just saw it. Did I put it back? I probably put it back, but these are heavy words. Yeah, they want to keep you stuck. Four of Swords. They want to keep you in an unhealed. They like you better when you're in an unhealed state. When you're in this fun Queen of Wands energy. Let's get married. Somebody wants to have sex and get married and be like they're forever after. But then they're gonna do nasty things. Yeah, they want to communicate. They want to communicate fast because you're single right now. They know you're single. They're spying on you. How do they know this? They want to give you sweet nothings, okay? Like sweet words. Oh, you look good, blah, blah, blah. Maybe they want to have a woman. Oh my God, no. Oh my God. Oh my God. If you're a woman, they want to have a woman befriend you. With my ex, we met at a place that doesn't exist. It's called the Lava Lounge, and the walls had actual lava rock on it. It's in LA. It was in LA, off Hollywood, in Hollywood, and I used to live in Hollywood, and I went there, and I was by myself, but I was on the rebound from this ex that I had. And I was working as a casting agent. I was depressed because I got let go by my boss, who we had gone to Europe together. And this was right around when Princess Diana died, okay? And so I invited my boss to come, and then the models, I chose the models, and she was upset because I chose the models. She wanted to, she was my boss. It was the biggest mistake in my life. But anyway, she fired me, and I was depressed. So I go into this Lava Lounge place, and I meet this girl, and at that point I was working as a casting lady, and I just, you know, there were a lot of famous people: Eva Mendes, Tita Von Teese, Jamie Presley. Anyway, all these people were coming through our doors, and I got fired. So I was like, oh God, what do I do? And I just was like kind of ashamed that I used to, because women used to come up to me and be like, look at my boobs, because they wanted to be in this magazine. And my ex was a couple years younger than me, and he was like, oh, you know, my girlfriend is a casting director for blah, blah, blah. So it just, I was being conditioned for this nasty energy. But I was depressed that I lost that job, and then I lost him. This ex, he left. So I'm into this bar, and this girl comes on. I would have girls come on to me all the time. So this girl comes on heavy on me, and I was like, well, maybe I should try it. Because I was young, I'm thinking, maybe I should try it. So she's like, you know, let's get together, blah, blah, blah. And so I gave her my number, and my son's father had coached her to come up to me and get her number. So he got the number from a woman. And then he ends up calling me, and I thought, what the hell? But I didn't think anything of it. So I'm getting this energy of like they're trying to bring in a girl, if you're a woman, to befriend you. Can't believe I shared that story. That was many years ago. Okay, so tell me about this Princess of Cups. Because look, it's like, yeah, it's like he wants to hit his arrow and meet with you or something. This is crazy. This is their next plan. They want to bring in a girl to befriend you. A girl or a guy, if you're a guy, I don't know. So be careful because these guys are so effing low. My ex is still a major alcoholic. He has never changed. So, I don't know. A lot of my exes are major alcoholics. But this particular energy likes to drink and party, twerk it up, and, you know, have after parties a lot. Maybe go on buses and I don't know. They're just weird. They're fucking weird to me. Okay. They're Peter Pan energy. They just want to be the life of the party for the rest of their life. New possibilities, opportunities may be presented to you. They're trying to see, so they're trying to distract you by getting you to meet someone else and figure out what's going on with you on the inside. Wow. I don't like this. Yep. But you're like in this energy that you can't be bothered, okay? Time to create. Look at you. You got a schedule. You got things to do. You got a life, okay? And your life is fun. You make money the fun way, not the nasty way. Wow. Time to create will birth fruitfulness. Yeah, you need to create. You need to block everything and get into your creative mode. You need to hermit your energy, okay? And screw everybody else. This person wants you to drop the ball. They want you to drop the ball. All right, we gotta go. This is, I can't handle this. This is too much. I already gave you too much information here. And, yeah. Some of you, okay, because my ex was a rolling stone. Like so many women wanted him. You know, and I didn't, I'll tell you, he fought tooth and nail because I was not giving him any interest, all right? But he acted nice, and Taurus, he acted nice, he acted caring, you know, he's a good cook. Just be a good cook to a 20-year-old something and she's gonna love you forever. No, I'm kidding. No, he disappointed me too much, so I just couldn't, you know, once you disappoint, what men don't understand is that once you disappoint a good love, a woman who's been good to you, she's never going to see you the same, okay? So just move on to the next victim, because that woman will never see you the same. She already sees your nasty side. And if she really, really, you know, did work with you and you guys did good things, she loves herself more than she loves helping you to be a good person. If you're not a good person, that's it, period. You're not a good person. Move on to the next person. There's a saying, it's better to be alone than in bad company, because bad company can kill you. All right, so close call with death. Wow. They put you in a place where you had a close call with death. They killed the person that loved them. They did the work themselves. They took the knife. They pulled the trigger. They did it. They killed the old you. Exactly. Call to use your mind, plans, spying. Yeah, they're spying on you. Unfaithfulness and corruption. This person they just want to be in your life to corrupt it, to make it rotten. They want to be the rotten fruit to corrupt your good fruit. I'm so tired of this energy. Exploitation. Exploration. Should be exploitation. They're still in their king of wands, ding-a-ling-ling. You can ring my bell. They're looking for girls who are like that, who will have open doors and say, you can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ding, ding, dong, ding, 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 dong. Damn. Yep. Gains without pain. Yep. Paying the price. This person is a distorted feminine energy. They don't like to work for it. And again, ulterior motives, a different card. Craftiness, insincerity. This is, look, the devil. Who could it be? obsession, ignorance, destruction, temptation, greed, lust. All the good company of the devil. And we're shaking. We're shaking. You know, we have a lot of shaky ground here in California, and they don't report on it. So I don't know what the hell's going on. Like we are shaking so much since the last week, and they don't report. They don't say nothing. I don't know why they don't report it. So if you're one of the YouTubers who watch and you do some of that reporting on the earth, California, Northern California has a lot of shaking right now. Religious person, artist, science. Okay, so Queen, here we go, the King of Cups. There's somebody coming down the pipeline who's got a big cup for you, okay? And he's turned on by you, all right? There's something coming down the pipeline. Or this devilish energy wants to be seen as if they can give to you. I don't know, maybe it can't be a Capricorn. It can't be a Capricorn. It has to be a water sign. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, okay? Those are the best fits for you. Runner, theft without remorse. They've stole from you. They stole from you and they don't have any remorse and they want to steal. I don't like this energy. Okay, so you have divine angels protecting you. You have divine angels protecting you. You are fighting. Look, you are going up. You are going up. Okay, and you're going towards money, generational wealth. Okay, here she is with her child. And here is like a grandmother. So this is proceeding upwards. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. You may not be single for too long. 10 of Cups. I'm going to leave it there, okay, because I'm sweating so much. And some of you might get pregnant with this next person. So be careful, wrap it up. But you have a baby, you have a project, you have something going on. And this person's trying to distract you by coming into your life, by bringing people who... they're pretending to be friends. Somebody is spying on you through somebody else, okay? Maybe somebody's spying on you through your neighbors. Cover your windows. This person is not traditional. They're unconventional, but they want to come across as vulnerable. Wow, Spirit is really spilling the tea. This is going to happen in the next 3 months. They want to block your way. They're still actively working because you're moving so far ahead with your passion and you have this new beginning here, okay? And they want to put a death to it. Could be a Scorpio here looking at you. That could be the King of Cups, who also is very materialistic with the King of Pentacles here. You could have two masculines trying to hold you down, hold you back. The Hangman. The Hangman. But you're still moving into this new world energy. You're still moving into this new world energy, okay? Period. And you're going to meet someone. Yeah. It could be somebody who comes across on pretty strongly, but you're on your way to victory because they see you might have 3 men. You might have a King of Cups, a King of Wands, and a King of Pentacles. Because somebody might come on strongly as you're trying to make it up, as you're in victory. And somebody might want to celebrate with you during this time. I don't know. It's crazy. Like, you have some interesting energy. Okay, this King of Wands, somebody who's coming in strong is from your past. So this is somebody who wants to take it really fast. Okay, so whoever's coming in, it could be any sign, but if they want to go really fast and rush it, see, they're a magician. If they get you alone, they can blind you. Exactly. And then hold you back. So if you have a project, if you have something you're doing, do not integrate your energy. Do not socialize with others until your project is done and off and launched. Because they will put a block on you. Okay? They will do some little sprinkle. And put you in 2 minds. Then you won't know what to do. You'll think that this is the one. This is crazy ass energy. Oh my God. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, my loves. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget, I got the 18700. At 18700, I do give free readings. 7 free questions. So subscribe, hit that notification. We're almost there. Let's do it this weekend, okay? If not, I'm always here to giving you the live. But right now, they're very aggressive, they're very angry, and they're very bitter, okay? So they're going to have to heal. and move on, but they don't want to. They want to come on your territory. They want to come bring you the mess. And you have to be strong enough. You have to be able to be solid and have solitary. Just you and God, baby. Thank you. Take care. Don't forget to like.